project this afternoon. It's coming on muzzleloader season here in Kentucky, and my 10-year-old wants to try muzzleloading this year. We also have a bear hunt coming up that coincides with muzzleloader season, so I'll make a longer video detailing a little bit more of that, but we'll be carrying both the modern rifle as well as a muzzleloader for that. So this is what I said on. I already own this rifle. I didn't want to go out and buy something new. The problem with it is I was shooting almost a 300 grain bullet, sometimes with 150 grains of powder. Way too heavy recoil for a 10-year-old. So I was trying to find a combination that I could back it off so that the recoil, the felt recoil, was going to be manageable for a 10-year-old, but also still holding enough velocity to actually take an animal up to 100 yards. That was my goal. Try to stay able to kill an animal up to 100 yards. So I thought it was going to be more of a project than it really was. Actually, the very first combination I had settled on was a 170 grain sabot bullet. It's just the smallest commercially and readily available round I could find. So I started with this. It's hollow point sabot, common. But what's not common about it is the fact that it's 170 grains. So I was able to find that readily available. Pick some up, and I went with just 50 grain pyrodex pellets. Used 2 of those, 100 grains of powder, 170 grain bullet. Right off the bat, I was able to easily handle the felt recoil. I felt like it was probably less than a 30-30 rifle, so my son shouldn't have any problem at all shooting it. He was not available to go to the range with me. I'll take him out and test fire a little bit later. But set it up. The first few shots, I just checked my bore sight 0, made sure I was on paper and good. Backed up to 50. I was a couple of 3 inches high at 50 yards, which is about where I wanted to be. And I took it back to 100, and I was pretty much on. I had to bring it up just a little bit at one point, but the bullet drop was not so significant at 100 yards that I was concerned about velocity loss. The bullet didn't look like it was tumbling or anything going through the paper. It was still holding a good true flight, so I've full confidence that we can take a deer at up to 100 yards where we're going to be hunting. I believe we're going to take maybe a 50, 75 yard shot at most anyway. So here it is, just Traditions muzzleloader 50 caliber. Again, 170 grain Smackdown bullets. I'll link to these in the description, but they shouldn't be hard to find. They should be pretty commonly available. I didn't have to look very hard for these at all. I wanted something that was going to be easy to buy, easy to replace, so I didn't have to buy a ton of them at once. And worked well. In the video, I'm going to focus mostly on the rifle and the recoil, not the target. I wasn't too concerned about pinpoint accuracy today, just because I cleaned the barrel some, but fouling really became an issue as the afternoon went on. I shot more and more, so precision wasn't my objective. It's a muzzleloader, so precision shouldn't be your objective anyway. I was trying to make accurate shots up to 100 yards, and it did that fine. So I really focused on the video. I wanted to focus with the felt recoil. There's not a lot of information out there about a child shooting a muzzleloader. So I hope this helps someone. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you like the content. And let's check it out on the range. Thank you.